You have a power of choosing what matters. Every day I wake up and I do my daily routine. Then I come and I sit down at my calendar and I look at what I've got scheduled. I look at my to-do lists and I ask myself, does this really matter based on what's truly important to me? Now, the key thing there is the first thing is you have to decide what is truly important to you, what really matters to you. And then you remind yourself, I remind myself that there's always time for me to do what's important. And then I trust the inner guidance of wisdom within me that allows me to prioritize my priorities. And almost all the time when I'm that aware doing it, everything that I really was important, that I chose to do, it happens. Maybe not at the time or the way, but it always happens. The key thing is, if you can embrace what is, you're not wasting any part of your day trying to change something that you have no control over. You got to learn that your true strength lies in that, accepting life as it unfolds, and then directing your focus gently. You see, it's about mindful steps, steps guided by your heart. And when you take those steps guided by your heart, that inner wisdom leads you to a deep sense of inner fulfillment. And I truly believe that inner fulfillment is the thing we want most. A lot of people say, well, I want to be happy all the time. Well, that's nice. But what do you do when you experience contrast? Because you will experience contrast. And the other thing I know is that when you're choosing, the power of choosing where you put your attention, the power of choosing what's a priority to you, that doesn't mean it's an easy journey. It just means where are you going to invest your mental, emotional, and spiritual coin? That's your energy. And when you're doing it with purpose and you're selecting that which is most important, my God, the day is so fulfilling. And things will show up for you that you don't know how did they show up. The right person, the right situation, maybe a phone number, maybe an article. It's absolutely amazing how when you're open and you say, okay, what's truly important to me today? I, I choose that. So I choose to align all my thoughts, words, actions, and feelings with that. Now, what am I doing? I'm consciously choosing a belief, aren't I? And when I consciously choose a belief, I know it will happen because our beliefs create our experience, whether we want to admit it or not. One of the questions that when I do my values workshop to help people determine what is most important to them is I ask them, give me three things that no matter what, you will always have time for. Here's the key thing for me. I always have time to practice my spiritual practice of becoming more aware. That's number one. Number two, I always find time to teach what I'm learning, just like what I'm doing right now. My third one is personal health and supporting my wife in her personal health and well-being. That's moved up because of a challenge she's facing. Then that wasn't my number three. And sometimes I think it's my number one, depending on the time of the day. But what I'm doing is I've also got being financially independent. That's one. And also interpersonal connection with others. And so I juggle those five as I look at things in my life. And the reason I can juggle them is some of them I've got them on automatic. I've got them on cruise control, and it's a cruise control, and it's a self-driving mechanism that works, not like the ones you get in cars that if you really watch it, you're going to crash. No, I've got self-driving mechanism on going to the gym, meditating, Wim Hof breathing, um, doing hypnosis. These things are, I've got my finances are automated. And so I don't have to consciously focus on a lot of things because I've automated them and I've allotted time in my day. That's really key because the time I've allotted in my day, now I can say, oh, okay, now what else do I really want to focus on? And then I spend my time there. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm perfect. Sometimes I do waste time. And you know what? I give my permission to do that, myself permission. Because sometimes I just want to chill. I'm human, just like you. I'm not perfect. I'm not striving to be perfect. I'm striving to be Lee, the Lee that I choose to be. Authenticity gives you the greatest sense of fulfillment. You know what I mean, I'm sure. So today's the day. Choose what's important and allocate your time to that. With that, much love and make it a great day.